Oh, you were watching that? Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Well, pretty soon the Be Right Back screens are going to be disappearing for the Be Right horse race. What up, wife? Thank you. Do I want a snack?
Yeah.
No, I'm good right now.
Okay.
Thank you. Reset the run.
My bad.
Yeah, you're bad.
Hopefully it wasn't a good one.
No.
You were just talking to me down there, so
I just started. Don't worry. Don't worry. She wasn't talking about food. I wanted kisses. I thought I was getting lovin'. I didn't know that existed. I don't think I've ever seen anyone hit that before. I don't think I've ever seen a human hit that. I had no idea that was there. I didn't hit it yesterday. Now we're just making things up. Actually, it's totally possible, and I already forgot. My brain is melted. My brain is literally melted. I've been trying to do that stupid horse game for 4 days. Thank adding a new Kaizo all these years later. Well, he made Kaizo Kindergarten. I guess that was a long time ago too, now that I think about it. I mean, I get it. Penga was a child, and now he's an adult, a grown-ass man. So it's just a different, completely different thing and vibe, I guess, now. All right, Chaos. Dude, the levels in Kaizo Kindergarten are hard. If you beat Kaizo Kindergarten, you can pretty much go under any hack, honestly. Yeah, you're good to go. It's a legitimate, like, oh shit, this is fucking hard. Oh, you bitch or. Why did that happen? That's not what I wanted to do at all. Why do I keep missing that? Riding the flames is low-key way harder than it looks. Yeah, it's so much harder than it looks. Riding anything, though, spin jumping is actually harder than it looks. To be honest, I would say. Like the saw, anytime you're spin jumping on those saws, not easy. No, I don't think it looks that hard. Okay, okay. Yeah, I knew these existed. It's kind of funny because like you definitely, if you watch me play these games, like I make very specific jumps and I just have to be reminded why. On an analog stick? Yeah, playing Mario is hard on an analog stick. 2D game. 2D game doesn't need 8 directions, you know? Or infinite directions. It only needs 8 directions. Damn it. There we go. I need to go lower. I need to go lower on that. Okay. No, I have a new CRT now. Yeah, now the CRT I'm on now is amazing. I have a great TV now. Hello. Hello. Pete the Dolphin, come get me. It's still insane that I set records on this game and I couldn't see the damn fish. Yeah, but it's like, it comes up at a certain time, so you can just look at the timer and then go backwards, you know? Like, he always comes up at a certain level, like, the, you know? He's consistent. The fish is consistent. Aren't I Kush Kush McGee? Not this month. I have a Hello Kitty CRT TV. Is there SpongeBob CRT? If there is, I bet it's fire. I bet it's not Hello Kitty fire. I love this Hello Kitty one. Oh, fuck. I screwed up. Damn it. There's a Shrek one? Oh, I don't have the built-in DVD player VCR. That's the only thing. There's a Hello Kitty, there is one with like ears in the built-in VCR, I believe. But that one doesn't have like the Hello Kitty stickers on it. I don't like the look of it as much, and it wouldn't work in my room as well as this one does. This one chat got me. A couple people from chat got me, this Panty Hamster and a few others. And I love this CRT so much. Like, I love the CRT so much. It's for an old school gamer like me, like having like this specific CRT is like so dope. Yeah, I mean, the only other thing I could ever want now is like a Trinitron. And I don't really want a Trinitron because they're, you know, 50 inches, 40 inches. It'd be nice to see all the Kaizos marked. I know, I wish there was a way to like mark Kaizos for viewers, but not for the streamer. But there's no real way to do it. And also that would take the fun out of it, right? You get smaller Trinitrons. For a while there was like a CRD epidemic, and now I feel like most everyone has just gone to some sort of upscaler. Most every big event. Oh shit. We'll get one soon. We'll get one soon. Aren't upscalers Omega pricing? I mean, it's all relative, I guess. They're cheaper than a PS5. I mean, like, most of them are like around, I'd say like in the 100 to 200 range. I mean, there's like really garbage ones for like 15, but nobody, you don't want that. But like, I guess like an OSSC or something of that nature if you're gonna use an upscaler. I mean, they're pricey, but they're not like, oh shit. That's not what I wanted to do. I guess like if you're, what do I want to say? Classic gaming on real consoles is already pretty pricey. So I don't think that's going to be the thing that like stops you. Getting a CRT TV in 2025 and a way to play it, you know, like all that is, I feel like, equally as a hassle as the $200 for an OSSC. I am super hyped about Analog's N64 knockoff too. Yeah, plus CRTs take a lot of room. My CRT does take a lot of, I mean, it's only like, I think this one's 12 inches and it still takes up a ton of room. Oh, come on. Grab the fucking rope, Mario. Garbage plumber. Yeah, I mean, it's still a big ass CRT, right? It's got that whole back to it. It's just definitely takes up more room than like my 32-inch monitors on my sim rig. I don't have 32-inch monitors on my desk. I think they're 26. They're like as small as I can get in 4K. Oh man. Despicable Meme, thank you so much. I did the same thing twice. There we go. I feel like I'm starting to feel it, chat. I really am. I know that didn't. I know I died twice on there, but it's the same thing, and everything else is really, really solid. Destiny, don't go too deep into that thing. What are you doing, Destiny? Despicable Meme, then Stradwell. Thank you for that sub. Oh man, like one of those old school 50-inch. Well, I think that was like part of the excitement of having like a CRT TV that was like, you know, 60 inches was that it literally sat on the ground and was fucking huge. Like it felt like a monster in your house, you know? I think that's part of what made it feel so big. Because like a 50-inch TV now doesn't feel big. Anything 50 inches, I guess, is just more the standard now anyway, but like, because you don't need a whole like corner of your living room for it. Yeah, I think like in CRT days, I think 32 inches was a big fucking TV. You had a pretty big ass TV if you had a 32-inch TV. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? They were a lot more of a status symbol. Like now, like I feel like now, especially because TVs are like, I would say TVs are cheap. Like, you know, I'm not saying going out and spending $600 is not a lot. Obviously, that's a lot of money. But like comparatively to virtually any other piece of electronic equipment out there in the world and what TVs used to cost, like getting a TV is like so cheap. To the point where I feel like most people's TVs are limited more by their wall size than their wallet. Yeah. Like, right? Like that's what you're just buying whatever wall size you have that fits nice comfortably with your couch. Like that's the TV you're getting now. Not, you know, oh, I want a 62-inch, but I can only afford a 43, you know? It's like the difference between a 93-inch and a 50-inch is like $12. I'm being dramatic. It's not that cheap, but you get what I'm saying. Yeah, when I first moved to Tahoe, my dad bought me a 32-inch flat screen so I'd have a TV that I could lug around. And it was so expensive. It was like $1,500, I want to say. But he was very concerned that I wouldn't be able to watch football. I was like, Dad, I can't afford cable. What do you mean? How am I going to watch football? I can't afford to put anything on this TV. TVs are like the only thing in my time that has become cheaper in my entire life. Where the technology has come down to make the actual product cheaper. I also don't think like most people are never like changing their TV because like it broke or anything either, you know? Usually it's like you just need a new one. You just want a bigger one or whatever, you know? It's not like they break down more or anything. Like they just are just straight up cheaper than they used to be. Ironically though, as cheap as TVs are, fucking monitors? Monitors? Like, why? They're the same fucking thing! They're the same goddamn thing! You're selling the same fucking thing! No ads on monitors? I mean, my TV doesn't run ads. I don't use any of the apps. I use a separate app thing. Oh wait, that was the wrong jump. I was such a stupid ass. I'm so sorry, chat. I was not paying attention. Old man yells at monitors. Well, it doesn't make sense. Oh, can't monitors be subsidized by like Microsoft or something? I don't fucking know. Can they not subsidize the monitor game? What is your TV being subsidized for? I mean, they were already going down in price before they could put things on your TV. Oh, whore. Sometimes you just don't sneak in. I don't care. Advertise me all you want on a plane. Whatever. I'm locked in that tube. You've got me. What the fuck ever, you know? Ah! He tried to fix a TV instead of just going to replace it? Yeah, I don't think you see electronic repair stores anymore. That thing's pretty gone. The last time I played Fortnite? Oh, I don't know. Probably, I usually boot it up like once a year. I think we played sometime this summer. I think with Parky was the last time. Me, Parky, and Starro Chris, I want to say, played. And where Parky did an ad, and it was like, it was she was doing an ad, and I was like, is she being sincere about this ad right now, or is she just being sarcastic? Fuck! All right, chat, we need to practice that move, okay? You have 2 electronic repair places near you? What kind of drugs do they sell out? We have to get a new, we actually have to get a new washer dryer. Our dryer just died this morning. Motherfucker started making crazy noises. Just like that. Dead. Oh my God. Well, we have this second half of this level. Every major appliance dies. Me and my wife have had that washer dryer now for 14 years. And it washes snow pants. I think that's probably I think that's probably acceptable, honestly. I don't think I can get like mad at that one. Yeah, I think that's a fair amount of life. And it was only like the combo was like $400 when we bought it. Yeah. Because it was like it just washed, it just dried. It didn't do any of that fancy shit. New ones are like 2 to 5 years. That doesn't seem right. Okay, this whole run now is just me dying on this level, chat. Ironically, on this part of this level. What kind of shop are you building? Why am I not making this? What am I doing wrong? Yeah, it was the snow pants. I mean, we have the rest. It's literally that part. So we just gotta, I literally gotta sit and practice that part. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, that's part of everything though. Like everything has so much inside of it that it's like, it's harder to understand. Listen, you gotta be able to code a whole horse racing game in Unity just to take apart your fucking refrigerator door now. Yeah, and before, I mean, machines were just machines. Honestly, I think that's part of the rise of conspiracies, chat, is we have more and more things that we use every day that we just have no concept of how it actually works. Motherfucking with Quasin, thank you for the 5 gift sub. Fuck, I love subs. When people talk about how things used to be made better, where were all of them? You know what? I think some things probably were definitely made better, but I think it goes back to that. It's not that things were made better. They just had less moving parts in them. And now everything's got a fucking mini computer inside of it. Every device you buy is powered by a Raspberry Pi, you know what I mean? Like, so I think it's just like things were just simpler to, you know, simpler to make, and when they broke, they were simpler, and they weren't changing the SKU of things, you know? Like, they would sell the same refrigerator, the same SKU of refrigerator for 10, 15 years, you know? Yeah, the base of the inside of your cars didn't really change. To like the middle of the 90s. Do 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 do. In a fridge growing up in 1976 that lasted until you sold your mom's house in 2018. Never serviced and didn't survive the move. Well, yeah, it didn't have an ice maker, right? You know, I mean, that's my thing. It didn't have an ice maker. Probably, you know, its temperature was probably just what it was. Yeah, I just think the more you put into something, the more likely it is to break, I guess, you know? Ice makers are useless? Wait, why are ice makers useless? I would humbly disagree that the ice maker is more important to me than my actual fridge, I think, at this point. Although, I will say, my ice maker has never just given me a glass of ice and not dropped some on the fucking ground. Ice makers don't make ice? Okay, I think you just need to get yours serviced or repaired. Because my ice maker definitely makes ice. Or you're just going through an insane amount of ice. They make memories. Yeah, that's the problem with an old fridge. It's got asbestos. What up, Frankelberry? Oh, I'm gonna pass it. Asbestos is fireproof. Chat, just remember, whenever you get mad at your parents for being old and impatient and unwilling to compromise, just remember it's the lead in the gasoline. It was the lead in the gasoline. It's not them. They were a sane human at some point. Fuck. Why am I doing that? Why am I doing that? But yeah, some of you just had bad parents. But that also could have been the lead in the gasoline, to be fair. That could have contributed. They might have been bad anyway, but the lead didn't help. Fuck that all up. They used leaded gasoline to manufacture cocaine, and what was all our parents doing in the 80s? Microplastics? Oh, get over it, dude. Your body's made of 78% microplastics by this point anyway. Whoop-dee. That's not gonna cause you to go crazy. That's just gonna cause you to have like some weird cancer. Gas used to smell better when it had lead in it. Type 1 if you're one of those weirdos who love the smell of gasoline. You fucking psychopaths. Wow, there's a lot of you. My wife loves it so much. I'll be pumping gas and she'll get out to smell it. And I'm like, thank God you never tried PCP. Oh, come on. Why is this not working? That's weird. Your wife loves tire stores? I feel like there's a joke here. She loves tire guys. I want to get rims for my car, chat. This is now that I'm old, I just want to fulfill my dream of being a 90s rapper. I'm having a midlife crisis? Yeah. I mean, what do you... I get why you have a midlife crisis. It's like you're holding on. At 40 years old, you're holding on to this last, like, small amount of youth that you have. And you just want to enjoy it as best you can. Because you're like, oh, I didn't enjoy the first parts. I was working and worried and stressed and baby and everything else. And now I'm like, now I just want to chill and own my wife. I need a rim job? I do. Oh, I didn't get it. Oh, that's bad. That's not good. Yeah, I'd like to be inducted in the Hall of Fame like Outkast. Actually, can I say something about Outkast being inducted to the Hall of Fame? The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? I mean, I'm wearing an Outkast shirt right now. Outkast is my favorite musical conglomerate group, rappers, whatever you want to call it. Like, whatever it is, they are my favorite, right? They are my number one favorite concert I've ever been to. Favorite as a kid, favorite as an adult. They are it for me, right? They're my group. They go into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. When you go in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, right? A bunch of people perform your songs, and then you perform one of your songs. Motherfucking Andre 3000 couldn't get on the mic for one goddamn song to perform with Big Boy, and made JID, whatever his fucking name is, do it. Tyler, the Creator, slayed Bombs Over Baghdad, by the way. But I was so... like, I'm watching and I'm just like, oh my God, I'm gonna get to see him perform. And then it's Big Boy and someone else. And I'm just like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? I get you play the flute, but you can't do one verse, one fucking verse. You're going to the Hall of Fame. It's one verse. It's one verse. You're Is there beef between them? No, there's no beef between them. I wouldn't say they've ever been homies. Like but they've never been homies. But it's just, I don't know. Like, it's just one, I don't know. It's like one verse. I don't know why I let that bother me. Nope. Okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one. Like when old bands refuse to play a song. I mean, I get that, like, I would probably get tired of performing the same song over and over again too. Like Sabrina Carpenter's gonna be singing Espresso till she's 90. I mean, look what Old Town Road did to Lil Nas X. Meg White? Yeah, but she wasn't even there, you know, at least. Yeah. Do I like J5? I mean, I'm a white dude that likes rap music, so I guess statistically, probably. I know, actually, I've never been a huge Jurassic 5 fan, but, like, I like Jurassic 5. The quality control, relax your body and soul. They do take it back to the days of Yes Yallin. They're holding on to what's golden. But I wouldn't say, like, I love J5. J5's way better than J6, though. Objectively. As an aspiring musician, you could never imagine playing the same few songs over and over for 50 years. Right, but also, like, if you make it as a musician, you kind of, that's what you're doing, right? That is exactly what you're going to end up doing. Oh my God. Well, it's like actors. I mean, most actors don't want to play the same character over and over again forever and ever. But, you know, like if you want to be a successful actor, you probably have to have at least one character that you're playing pretty often. Bam, 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 bam. Dude, why does Super Metroid music bang so fucking hard? Unreasonably hard, honestly. Rashukin! Thank you for the tier 1 for 3 months in advance. I hope you like whatever I'm playing in 3 months. Yeah, you do. You have to play the most popular songs. You do. You have to, right? You got to play the songs for the reason people know your name. Yeah, my content's always fire. What I love to hear. Damn. Do I know when I'm doing mail time? It's at the mail. I know it's there, so I just gotta go pick it up. Old man C Rat, thank you for 45 months with the Prime. I fucking love subs. Am I gonna play Dram 2 as well? I will never play Dram 2 ever again. I literally despise Dram 2. It's one of my, it's the least favorite speedrun I've ever done. I'm never doing it again. Yeah, never. That's crazy? What do you mean? Why is that crazy? Was it that bad? No, it's great. I've played more Dram. I still have probably played more Dram 2 than any human in the world. And my GDQ run, that was it. That was the end of Dram 2 for me. Don't want to do it anymore. Is Dram 2 beloved? Dude, Dram 2 even has a reference to me on the overworld. I don't think I'm getting any reference in Dram 3. Am I getting a world record in Dram 3? I mean, if it's fun, I'll probably speedrun it, you know? But, I mean, I've heard the levels are really, really, really long. Stupid bitch. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Yeah, oh my god. I think we're phasing out people's speedrunner nickname though. I think we're just going with the Unk of Twitch. I've played 2 levels of Dram 3 technically. I played 2 checkpoints of Dram 3, and I would say I have very little doubt that Dram 3 is gonna be really good. Yeah. I'm just more amazed at all the shit that they can fit on a fucking SNES cart now. Oh man, that was my fault. Should have went all the way back. I knew it too, and I don't know why I didn't. I knew that one was coming. Okay, let's think about how we're handling this. Let's get a system going. All right. That's not the system. Okay, if it drops down, we're going back and despawn. That's the system. If we hit it off the top, we just go. Stupid ass. Your system, you do it without the shell? Yeah, but the shell's fast. You know, but hard as shit. Yeah, but like how hard something is really is irrelevant in a speedrun. That's why I can't do your system. And actually, I'll be real, I don't think the shell swim is that hard because it has a good setup. I actually think it's not that bad as long as you have a good way to get through the what is that? Timmy Torpedo? Is that his name? What is his name? Tommy Torpedo? Is it Timmy Torpedo? What are the torpedoes actually called? Oh, duh. Torpedo Ted. Chat, you remember the first time you beat Super Mario World and you're going through the credits? And then you're like, where the fuck is that bad guy? I haven't seen that bad guy at all. And it's Torpedo Ted. And you're like, where the fuck is he? Because he's in that really weird, awkward, secret hidden level that's super difficult to get to. I think we should reset. I think we should reset, but also the practice is good. All right, so just when that hits there. There we go. That. I know. Yeah, exactly. We got to practice the whole thing. We're not good at ball skip right now either. That I'm not sure. I've never played the Yup games. What's more hype, a new bar pack or a new panga hack? I mean, I think we've gotten three bar packs since the last Dram, so yeah, I think they're both. Yeah, I think Takamato would be the hypest. Mostly because we'd all be like, oh my god, he's alive. Barb's not making any more hacks? Never say never. Things can always change. Chat, I am so sorry. I will be right back. I have an emergency, something I have to do, and it's definitely pooping. Chad, I am so sorry. That has less in my 10 years of streaming. That's happened maybe like a dozen times. Twice though was this week. I'm not gonna lie. May have been a little sick. Did I make it? Yes. That's why when she came in and was like, want a snack? I was like, no. This is bad though, because like I took a break, right? And I'm like, well, I don't want to take a break right away. I'm gonna lose viewers. And then just got to the point where like, oh God, we gotta go. This is dangerous. I really need to buy a gamer bucket. That sounds disgusting. HK plays perfect timing. Perfect timing. Perfect emote. If I've ever, you guys were discussing if I've ever had a colonoscopy. Why were you discussing that? Yes, I have though. Yeah, once I had my injury, I had to have like one a year for like 4 years to make sure that nothing bad was happening in my intestines. Good talk, chat. Raiders coming in time just for the real good shit. Talking about sticking cameras up my butt. I think you get one at 45. Possible to lose years of that standby video? Or just wait till chat game comes in. Oh, hot pog, king. You know what I need, king? Yes, it's your nutsack. I forgot. That's what it is. I miss Among Us, but I will. The thing with Among Us is that no matter what, someone in the Among Us group leaves feeling like left out every time, and that can be for a number of reasons. But it's just someone's feelings is always getting hurt in an Among Us group, is what I've realized. It's toxic. Some mod gaming. We should probably schedule a Christmas time. Bum, 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 bum. We play Clue once a month and someone's feelings get hurt. In Clue? I mean, you can't be the killer in Clue. That was such a bad mistake I just made. I do think Risk, the game Risk, can definitely hurt people's feelings. Why am I making dumb mistake? Oh my god. You always bait your sister out of guessing her own cards? All I hear is that your sister's fucking dumb. What? Oh my god. What is happening? I can't swim. Something's going on with my swimming. I'm just gonna blame the controller. They have millennial monopoly now where you don't own any property. You just try to go on the coolest vacation you can. You just go around the board and pay rent to other places and then try and save up money to go on a cool vacation. Yeah, you know, the thing with the rivals is I didn't do good. That one I don't feel super bad about because I was never gonna do super well in it. But yeah, didn't do good. I underprepared for rivals, still got paid, still made money. I'll make more money with 50 last places. Listen, part of the reason they love me at Rivals is because I'll do anything. Remember that time I busted out Steiner math during a Rivals interview? Dude, I busted out Steiner math at a lot of events. It's like the John Sports death video, never not funny, exactly. I was 23rd because I had faster times, so I technically was 23rd, not 24th. I do want to just point it out. The MC, thank you for that sub. You missed the colonoscopy talk? Why do you want to know? Why do you want to know if a camera's been in my butt, okay? You're not getting the footage either way. I mean, I had to poop. Act like y'all have never had to poop before. That's usually how it happens for me. If I don't get a good morning poop, I have an emergency afternoon poop. Butt footage is for tier 3 subscribers only? It is. Lobster, crab legs, or lobster? Yeah, I would pick lobster. The strained side back muscle has made pooping not very fun. Do I still have the title bell? It's somewhere. I lost it when I moved last. Yeah. I mean, but that's not an excuse to have not sent it to Superben. I could have sent it to him way before that. Mellow Inc., thank you for 100 and deuce months with the tier 2. Stupid fucking shitballs. Fuck cock shit bitch. I deserve slightly more than you were paying me? Wow, this stream really has you feel nostalgia, huh? Congrats on my first raise in almost 10 years. Technically, I've gotten... What's the opposite of her? I mean, I guess a pay cut. Technically, Twitch has been cutting my pay for the last 5 years. Really solidly. Even if I had the same amount of subs, I would make less money. But thank you for the raise. I appreciate it. More than I appreciate it, quite frankly, I deserve it. I know what I did wrong there. Yeah, it's from Mario RPG, right? What, you don't want to use those tier 2 emotes that I haven't updated since tier 2 became a thing? Why is this not? What do I need to do to make this work? I need a system here. All right, let's get a system. Let's get a system. Okay, I actually got a system. I saw the ghosts I needed to jump on. Never PB by too much? Well, it's kind of weird because it's like, yeah, I guess we could PB, but only on these splits, not on my real splits. You going to Vegas and your wife wants crab legs? Does Vegas even have a seafood buffet anymore? Sure they do somewhere, but like I know the Rio doesn't have theirs. That was the seafood buffet for the longest time. Vegas has gotten so unpopular that it's almost becoming cool again. I love a buffet. Who du boys? Didn't Rio get torn down for the A state? Did it? No, the Rio didn't get torn down. I thought they were renovating the Rio. Did it get torn down? Yeah, I was gonna say, not Rio. Tropicana did. And honestly, Tropicana was old. Actually, real talk, that whole part of the strip is kind of old. Fuck old buildings? I agree. Well, it's Brittany, bitch. Of course she was kind to you. You want to go to Area 51? Nah, you don't. It's not that exciting. Really nothing there. Me and Moni drove past it last year. Clap them alien cheeks. Damn it, I fucked up. Yeah, still struggling. Nice way to get a quick dirt nap. I will say it is interesting how, like, for the longest time, everyone was like, Area 50, it was like Area 51 literally just didn't exist. Now it's like, we know it exists. We know where it's at. Just don't know anything else about it. Oh my God. It's the height. It's the height and the timing. This has been the whole downfall of every run, this second half of this level, and this should be a automatic free level. Well, I'm not visiting Area 420 at all right now. We know UFOs are real. What's a UFO stand for? Stands for unidentified flying object, right? That doesn't mean it's an alien, it just means you don't know what it is. Yeah. Do I think aliens are real? Absolutely. Do I think they've been here on our planet. Don't see much purpose for someone that's capable of traveling that much distance to come to us. What would we have? You know? Might have dropped by to check it out. I guess that's possible. Just drop by to like see. Maybe we just have women. I bet they have women too, with even bigger titties. What if they're like us and they're the only life we've... that's possible, but then why wouldn't they do anything? I don't know. Okay, hear me out. If you were going, you wouldn't just like, you'd contact people. I don't know. You have to think about how technologically advanced a species would be to travel that far. I don't know. It's just like, I'm with you. Definitely aliens. They definitely exist. I think there's intelligent species that are both more advanced than us and less advanced than us, right? But I don't think they've been here yet. What if they're like us and we're the only life they found? You mean they look exactly like us? They just moved in? Sure, maybe. Yeah, space is too large for there not to be any aliens. Like, you know, you look at every star in the sky. I mean, even if like, okay, even if like you do need the very specific circumstances that Earth has to create such luscious life, you know, luscious intelligent life. Like statistically, one, you know, somewhere it would happen. Right? Yeah, every star's got shit connected to it. And I don't even feel like that's necessarily, you know, like that you need to be, you know, have all the same bases we have. Maybe there's some floaty aliens out there. One thing though that I'm extremely confident about is that any species that, oh my God, any species that had achieved that level of space travel would not want to fight us. And if they did, we'd be stupid to fight back. Like if aliens wanted to come, if an alien could travel that far, right? Why would they, what would we have that they would want? And if we did have anything, shouldn't we just give it to them? Because they probably got the ability to kick our fucking ass if they were violent. I think that'd be the most depressing. I think it'd be way more depressing to either find out that we were the most advanced species or we were alone. Ah! What am I doing here? Why can't I do this? I was like, remember when I said I had a system? You think a lot of life is just single-celled organism? Yeah, but that, we don't. I mean, that exists. You know, I think we all agree that that's definitely got to exist. I think we're talking about like when we talk about life, we're talking about like some sort of intelligent, like you know, dogs. Any alien visitor would inevitably smallpox blanket us, or we would smallpox blanket them. You know. Not even on purpose. That is a good point. We'd all... Any interaction would probably just cause us all to die from each other's diseases. I doubt an alien could handle syphilis. Oh my God! Conversations are off the rails here? I feel like this is a normal conversation that you have with anybody. What about their STDs though? I mean, they've got intergalactic space travel. I'm sure they've figured it out. Actually, also, I bet if they have intergalactic space travel, they've probably already dealt with diseases enough times. They'd probably figure it out by the time they got to us. Actually, isn't that the movie War of the Worlds? Isn't that what happens? The movie, book, everything, whatever that story is, like eventually the aliens just get sick and die. Tom Cruise gives him the flu. Gonorrhea in space. What dumb fucking aliens. You're coming in here with your giant robots trying to kidnap us all. Meanwhile, we're just gonna give you herpes. Yeah, that's why I don't wash my hands when I go to the bathroom, chat, in case there is an alien invasion. Just in case, right? I want to make sure I'm safe for y'all. That's a joke, by the way. I definitely wash my hands. Do I have space herpes? No, but I tell you right now, if I did see an alien and it was bipedal and it was thick, had an obvious slot, just doesn't need to be obvious. Okay, great job, guys. Someone read Project Hail Mary? I have not. Hey, I'm gonna stay over here. This is a better idea. No, it's a worse idea. This is funny because it's such an easy fight and I'm just like can't line it up great. No, I'm reading Dungeon Crawler Carl and I don't have time for any other of your books. I can't get too smart. Yeah, I don't want to over smart. Horrible timing. I needed to go farther right and then do it. A huge time save. I hate this little pause. This is such a funny little pause. Bum 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 brr, 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 brr. Do, 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 do. I'm a little worried about the Dungeon Crawler Carl TV series because I just don't want. I don't know how it can be made. I just don't see a world in which a live action show could be made out of those books, money wise. It has to be animated. It has to be animated. I'd look good animated. Any book can be turned into a TV show. I just think the cost, it would be insane. The cost would be outrageous. It would need a Game of Thrones level budget to do, like, to not make the fans mad. There's a good chance it'll be animated or have the budget. Also, I'd look good animated. Could you imagine me as a VTuber? I would crush. God. Okay, I didn't hate live action Lilo and Stitch. I didn't think it was that bad. Granted, I don't love the original Lilo and Stitch, so like I can compare it, but I didn't know what was. I don't know, I watched it with my son. And it was like, this seems fine. We gotta reset chat. Yeah, but I mean, it wasn't like that bad, I guess. Like, you can like the animated more, but I mean, I thought I get Lion King's hate. But I think the rest of them have been pretty mediocre to fine. I like I love live action Aladdin. I think Jungle Book live action bangs. I don't think it's that big a deal. Also, I think Moana live action, low-key, probably gonna be great. Live action Beauty and the Beast is amazing. That one is really good. They're not live action, they're CGI. Yeah, but I mean, if we do that, like, no movie's live action. And no movie in the last 20 years has been live action. Everyone's mad about the ending. I haven't seen live action Little Mermaid. But I like that girl's sister. I like her music, so. I like Hallie and Chloe. Ah! There are some movies being filmed with human beings. Yeah, but not like with action. I mean, like all movies have CGI at some point to a certain degree that aren't like, you know, indie movies that you think are going to be a comedy because they got a bunch of funny people in, but actually ends up being a fucking drama thing where someone gets cancer and everyone cries. The worst. The fucking worst. You don't understand that reference and you're too scared to ask? I feel like it was a pretty out there reference. You didn't mean to scroll back, but you're high. If aliens did show up, you're joining their side? Why would they want you? It's gonna let them probe you? I don't think there's gonna be sides. I think they would join. I think aliens would get here and they'd be like, why are y'all fighting so much? They're like, what are you guys doing? You have a limited amount of resources. Why are you fighting? It'd be like, we haven't had a war for 3 millennia. What are you doing? Because there's just no way they'd be able to travel that far, wasting their technology on weapons. Or all species, all intelligent species are somewhat like us, and they're eventually just like the planet ends because of technological advancements. Isn't that a theory about space? Is that there's plenty of species, the great filter? Yeah, there's plenty of species that have achieved great intelligence, but eventually they kill themselves? Out of curiosity, if nothing else? There's a chunk of chant that would be interested in the probing. You volunteer for science? I mean, I know my demographics. And while our stream may be on top, so I'm sorry for this. While our stream may be on top, we got there on the backs of all my viewer bottoms. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, chat. Thank you, Zool's power bottom. I'm your favorite streamer, also happens to be a parent. Specific demographic, but thank you. South, thank you for 71 months as well. I kind of believe in the great filter theory, though. I just look at how much we've done in 100 years to like get close to it, and it's like, whew, yeah. Like, we have the ability to do it. We just gotta wait for someone crazy enough. Even though I'm a parent, I'm tolerable. I don't know what that means. Wait, are parent streamers not tolerable? Wait, is this one gonna be where I need it? No. Sorry, I was just trying something right there. Interstellar travel is a terrible investment. Why does everything have to be an investment? Why does everything have to be an investment? Why does everything have to make money? Not everything has to make money. Some things are just good to do them. Like, it's fine just to do things to do them. You can just learn. You can go to college and take a class that's has nothing to do with your major or future job, and that's okay. It's good to do that. It's good to do life just to do life. Yeah. Stop being Stop thinking everything needs to be a investment. You live for more than growing shareholder value. I'm swimming in money? No, I'm swimming in water right now. Clearly I'm not swimming in money. I'm out here programming my own horse racing games now, chat. Are you fucking kidding me? That wasn't your fault, Gina. Don't worry. It was not your fault. Why am I sucking ass on a water level? You don't want money, just the things money gives you, right? Which I think that's a good reason to want money, right? You want the things money gives you. I think it gets bad when you're just like number go up for money, right? And I know that's hypocritical of me because I want number to go up. I want sub viewer number go up, right? That's how I value my own self-worth. So I get that they probably also value their own self-worth off that too. I don't know, it'd be hard. I feel like I would carry so much guilt. Like 23 something. Life's just one big RPG. I know, right? None of us want to care about numbers. All right, we're just gonna do that from now on. My wife brought me pizza rolls. It's like 23 something, or maybe 22. High 22s or low 23. I can't remember. Does anyone know if Pooh's ever played Upstream? I'm not gonna do your joke for you. It almost worked. I'll give you credit. I thought about it for a second. And then I thought, I should just appease his joke. Anyway. It's actually the name of the game, but now that I say that, I know what you were doing. Sure, I'm sure it was the name of a game. Sure it was. Do I like Chef Boyardee? I'm more of a hamburger helper type guy. Do I believe in Pangea? What do you mean, do I believe in Pangea? How do you not believe in it? Pangea, these listen, none of these are working. Do you believe in Pangea? Do you fuck with no more? Oh, it's an actual game. Oh, is that the double paddling game? No, I haven't played it. I haven't listened to Lil Dicky in a minute. Do 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 do. Quap swim. Hood slam imploding? What do you mean? The universe? The whole Hood Slam universe imploding? I think the thing I love about Hood Slam is that they will risk their business to tell a funny story where one wrestler goes back in time and has to wrestle in the past in a different organization for an extended period of time. They literally advertise their shows as something else. Hood Slam is literally the best entertainment. A lot of them all left the company. Who, what, where, when? I haven't heard anything about this. Who left? I don't think anyone's okay. I don't think you can leave Hood Slam because none of them have contracts. So you can't like leave the company. Johnny Butabi? Wasn't he champion? But yeah, their wrestlers get booked. None of them have contracts. They can just not book there, I guess. Yeah, but did they just move out of state? No, I haven't seen any of that. It got extremely political and stuff. What do you mean? Yeah, I haven't seen any of this. Infighting? I am not privy to any of this. I don't know where you saw this, but I have not seen any of this. Yeah. I'm not saying you're wrong or anything, but I don't know about it, so I can't like. No politics? Well, it's wrestling politics. It'd be fine. Slamtown politics are allowed. With Johnny Butabi? Was it just him or was it a bunch of people? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if it's like, here's the thing with like indie wrestling shows is these people are getting paid like $40. I mean, Atrocity hasn't been there in a long time. And Atrocity didn't wrestle either, really. I mean, respectfully, I've met Atrocity. Fine. Drugs Bunny also hasn't been there for a long time. And Drugs Bunny, yeah, Drugs Bunny's character got killed off years ago. And the guy playing Drugs Bunny is, I don't even know if he wrestles anymore, but he was trying a whole new character of Eat the Rich. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's people leaving or like any info. I literally haven't heard anything about this, but two of those guys haven't been around in like 2 years, so. And the other one was literally at the last show 2 weeks ago, so I don't know. I feel like I would have at least seen some, gotten a few text messages if something crazy happened. Drugs Bunny is a good character name. Drugs Bunny was a good character. He was a 1920s gangster bunny rabbit that was addicted to drugs and would get his ass kicked until midway through the match he would pull out a bag of cocaine, and then he'd sniff the cocaine like a little bunny rabbit, hop around, and then he'd basically Hulk out for the rest of the match. One time he had a match with this guy Effie, and the whole idea of the match was that Effie was on probation because he got caught with weed going into Canada, which is real, and then he's on probation so he can't do drugs with Drugs Bunny. And the whole match, he tried to get him to do drugs with him. And finally, the match ended with him pouring a bunch of white powder on his arm and clotheslining him, forcing him to do the drugs. Honestly, cinematic storytelling. Fucking whore. You like cocaine? I like gain more than cocaine. They're all lame compared to Blue Cane, though. Blue Cane's the original, the best. You just saw some posts about I will never work for Sam, for Dark Sheik, because of some political opinion. I don't know. Can't help you on that. So you saw what? Okay, respectfully, you saw one post from one person? I think you might be overreacting a little bit. That didn't work. Yeah, you got one guide. I think you got one guide. Emotions were high at the time. When was this? Whose emotions? You're being so vague. I can't give you any information. I got no information because I feel like this is vague. And I don't know. Yeah, I kind of think you're getting one guide. You were trying not to? You're trying to be vague? No, don't be vague. Just say exactly what happened. So I can know if it, because I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, it's not helping me. You did, motherfucker? Okay, well now you're calling me a motherfucker for no reason, okay? You didn't tell me. I don't understand what happened. You just saw some guy posted something on Facebook. I don't know. Why are you on Facebook would be my first thought. Yeah. If you're airing out grievances, is Facebook really the place to do it in 2025? You're in a box here? I just don't know what anyone said about anything at all. You just said something about some political opinion of something, but I don't know what the opinion was. I can't, you know, you didn't give me the post. I don't know what it is. You're in a box here? No, you're just not explaining well. A major political voice was shot and it divided the cast. Listen, I've been backstage. It might have divided one or two fucking people. But I bet that gay ass hood slam was not really super divided. Yeah, I don't know, man. I've seen like 70. I've seen people literally get shot at hood slam in kayfabe. When who was it that died? Who was the guy that died? The old ECW wrestler, the one who threw the guy, New Jack. When New Jack died, they had a fake New Jack come out.
They have given 1,046 gift subs in the channel.
In a Winnie the Pooh costume, and then resurrected him to become a zombie, and then he went around and ate wrestlers for the rest of the night. So like, respectfully, Hood Slam does not respect any dead people at all. If I died, they would mock me. So if that's their line, I'm pretty sure it was fine for all the people involved, you know? Skill issue on my grave. Yeah, they'd be like, remember GrandPooBear came? I don't think you should let your feelings about any podcaster get in the way of your job. No matter who they are or what happened. That's just a personal opinion. Yeah, so I don't think that was a blow up. I think that was probably just one guy. Yeah. And I don't think that would affect Hood Slam's fandom at all. I do appreciate you trying to talk innocently about it, but I didn't no idea what you were talking about. You just said someone said something political, blah, blah, blah. I just like, that could be anything nowadays, you know? You could say anything. Oh my god, I'm fucking stupid. You really hope it doesn't? They just had a show last week. Also like wrestlers need to not be, you need new wrestlers, so wrestlers, I think wrestlers generally overestimate their value to a company. WWE was a thing before John Cena, it'll be a thing after John Cena, and the same for any other company. Listen, the Lakers will still be the Lakers when LeBron leaves. Or emotions were high, people said a lot. Yeah, I don't know anything about any of this, dude, so like I mean, that weekend I was at Kaizo Coliseum raising money. Yeah. And I do think it's interesting that you like, cause like I know one of those guys pretty personally, and they wouldn't have cared. Dude. You keep hearing things about John Cena, but you never seen him. That's why you gotta ask for equity like Kawhi. You need a shell corporation to pay you $40 million. Dr. Mario's a fraud. It's just Mario faking it. I think that's one theory. The other theory is that there's a third Mario brother. Which I'm allowing either one of those, but it's definitely not real Mario that got a real medical license. I think we can all agree on that, right?
Agweber gifted a tier 1 sub to Incendiary. They have given 231 gift subs in the channel.
Wait, Incendiary wasn't a sub already? He's like one of my highest gift subbers. The fuck, you're just over there watching ads and taking away ads for other people? What kind of psychopath are you? Oh, wait. I'm one level ahead right now, my splits. Oh, I'm not doing it. He's got turbo? Oh, he's... Okay. Fair, I guess. That is fair. Okay, just wall clip everywhere, why don't we? This is insane. Why I hesitated? Never hesitate. Have I seen his tattoo work? I have. He's extremely talented. He's pretty good. I'm biased. Take it I don't like him. I have no strong feelings either way. I don't think anyone likes him. I also don't think his tattoos have been that good, honestly. That's another thing, I guess. I don't know. How long have I been at this part? What do you mean? I don't know, 2 minutes? For whatever reason, this part's the part that, like, I can't do this. I can't get this part to just work. The only one with strong feelings of what? Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. Listen, I'm gonna also say Joey Dangerously. I am friends with these humans and I don't care that much. I feel like you should definitely care less. Dude, how does that happen, chat? What the fuck? None of this matters. God damn it. I'm the only one who knows in the loop. Yeah, I again, that's a loop I would not care about. What is that emote? That's a good emote. The only thing I don't like about it is the lasers don't like go together. Who speedrun stream? I mean, we can barely count this as a speedrun yet. Yeah, I can let you copy that exact one I have. Like, that animation is how you get it to work. It makes it look so sharp. I like that one though. All right. Do I scroll the screen there? What do I do there? Rage quit? A little bit. That's how I get speedrunning, man. I can give a solid 4 to 5 hours of speedrunning before my rage and mental start to break down. Yeah. Yeah, I can see that, Joey. Oh my God. The real Hood Slammer, you should we should all talk about is AJ, who is an announcer for the Savannah Bananas. Yeah. Which is pretty cool. I thought that was pretty cool. Good thing we've only been on this run for like 40 minutes. We're getting there. You can see it. It's coming back, chat. You can feel it coming back. I can feel it coming back. Like every time I go through the level, I'm like, okay, all right. Each level, I'm like, okay. Fuck. You want to see a Savannah Banana game? I heard they're fun. Yep. The Savannah Bananas, just the Harlem Globetrotters fight you? Why would anyone fight you? What's wrong with that? Yeah, I don't get... A, I don't get why that would make anyone mad, and B, I don't get why you think it's so controversial. At all. This isn't even a brave thought. My problem with the Savannah Bananas has nothing to do with the baseball at all. It's that when I go to a baseball game, I'm really not there to pay attention to what's happening on the field so much. I am there to eat hot dogs and drink beer and listen for a loud crack and go, whoa. Yeah. I think my problem with Savannah Bananas, they're demanding too much of my fucking attention. Just want to be outside, bro. Have I ever done 999? I want to do it in Mario Baseball. Me and X-Water should totally do 999. That's like 30 minutes. I mean, we'd take extra time. Should we do that? Should I ask? I bet X-Water would do it with me. Would it count? Can I do shots of tequila instead of beer though? Or does it have to be beer? Because I don't like beer. Yeah, it's not 9 beers. It's just 9 beers is so much shit to put in my body. Right? That's just too much stuff putting in my, like, that is a lot. I'm not that big. My stomach is literally half the size of everybody else's. I have a surgically repaired stomach that is half the size. That's a lot of shots though. Yeah, but it's not, listen, I think everyone would be okay with that. It'd be over a 2-hour period? We do it over a 2-hour period? It's how long is a regular baseball game? We'll have to expand it out like a regular baseball game. How long is a pitch clock era Regular baseball game. 3 hours? Two and a half hours? Ow. 9 shots over 2.5 hours with 9 hot dogs, with 9 hot dog buns, chat. Like, don't get me wrong, I'll be fucked up, but like, I'll be fine. Those hot dogs are gonna be... I think the biggest concern is literally just getting the hot dogs down. Yeah, you know, all the bread? Yeah, I couldn't do that much beer, but I could do 9 drinks. And I think it'd have to be like straight, like beer's fine, straight liquor's fine, but doing like a mixed drink I couldn't do because then you guys wouldn't, you know, for the integrity of the game. You wouldn't know like how big the drinks were. Plus it has the same problem as the beer. Yeah. Well, beer is a different type of fill-up than a mixed drink, though. That is a completely different type of fill-up. That's still, I mix drinks, a lot of sugar. I'll feel like shit. Yep, straight tequila, homies. I'm texting Xwater once I get off stream. Oh, come the fuck on. Why do I suck so fucking bad? Have them be small dogs? I'm definitely not getting footlongs. That'd be a horrible idea. I don't remember how to do it. I need to practice. No, we're talking about a game of Mario Baseball, doing the 999 challenge in a game of Mario Baseball. And then we'd also have to have some sort of like winner gets something situation. I think that would actually be a fun stream. One steal in the Ass Blast draft. We could offer $10 of our draft money. That's a lot, actually. $10 of draft money is a lot. I don't know if the rest of the league would be okay with that, though, you know? Invite the whole league? A 999 tournament? It'd be like Beerio Kart, but it would only be me and Xwater, so I know no one would do anything weird. The only people that would be getting humped is me and Xwater humping each other. do, 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 do. Loser has to get spladled by DGR. Xwater's been spladled by DGR like 7 times now. It happens. I've seen it a lot of times. I need a system. I need a system. Do 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 do. Somebody sounds jealous a little. I've never been spladled. I've never been spladled. I've been up till 4 in the morning trying to get that stupid horse game working. I have not touched anything in a while. What's my favorite colored Yoshi? Flat and bloodied. The bottom of a pit. Sorry, was that too much? Ah! Okay, you gotta wait a little bit at the edge, at the opener. Well thought out answer. Listen, wow. Don't ask a question you don't want the answer to. Well, it's like I keep thinking like, oh, this would be cool. This would be cool. This would be cool. And then it's like, oh, these races they're not, what do I want to say? I'm like, this race isn't working. There's always someone blowing ahead. I want the races to be less fair. Did I dress up for Halloween stream? Yes. I was a Labupu. Chat, I just want y'all to know that I am definitely going to continue this even after Dram 3 comes out. I just want you all to know that. Something has been lit inside of me. Yo, Cherry. Yo, thank you for the sub, man. Chat, Raging Cherry is like my godfather. I mean, let's go. You were there when I just started with the glory. I think this was the game I was playing when you guys filmed me playing games. Like out in my living room. Chat, or let's go. I actually told a story the other day about the day we met, and we all went and all had breakfast, and then I had to pull the car over so my wife could puke, and then you guys ended up being the first people we told we were pregnant because my wife didn't want you to think that she was just hungover. She's like, they're just gonna think I'm chubby and hungover. Lethko told me one of the best things I ever heard, and actually I repeat it often in chat whenever anybody asks me for dad advice. The days are long, but the years are short. That, and if they're crying, they ain't dying, are two of my favorite things I heard. It was so funny. And we were all like, we're not going to tell anyone for a long time. Do I have any advice on how to become a dad? You gotta be nice and clean. Yeah, nice and clean and confident. And you don't have to have gone somewhere. You don't already need money, but you have to have like motivation to always be more. I think that's really sexy. I think people find motivation really sexy, especially girls. Like they don't really care. They don't care if you're a janitor, just as long as you want to be the best janitor there is, or you're trying to move up into janitorial school, you know? Like that's not what it is. It's more like just having like motivation to do something with your life. Not necessarily, not like get rich or like anything, just like, but do something, you know? You're gonna stay single? I know, it's sexy though. I mean, it's sexy. Listen, guys find it sexy when girls have it too. It's not a one-way thing. Oh my god, I grabbed the fucking thing. I didn't say want to be a millionaire. I think you guys are confusing motivation with getting money, which is not the same thing. Yeah. I'm an idiot. Well, ruin my lead. TLDR, don't be an incel. I would say this. It's not a woman's fault no guy's getting laid. It's also not a guy's fault no woman's getting laid. Ladies, don't worry, I remember to include you in this. Fuck. It's definitely your own fault. But in the, like, usually it's your fault in a way that you're like, you just need to do a little bit more. It's like a little bit more, you know what I mean? Yeah, you just gotta like be the best version of yourself. You're going fishing and you need to put out the right bait. I have just completely shit the bed on this level. Well, there goes my sub 30. Jesus Christ. Have as many kids as possible, so if one becomes famous, you get a nice cushion. Okay, that's literally not how it works, okay? Your kids are not obligated to pay for you. And why would they if you have 15 other brothers and sisters? Yeah. I think that's a horrible idea. That's the Jonas Brothers. They all got famous together. They had 3 talented children. All right. I bet the Jonas Brothers' parents play instruments too. I'm willing to bet that. Yeah, I'm willing to bet that. I don't think that's a good idea unless you yourself also have already a lot of talent. You know, maybe you do. Maybe you have a ton of talent. Nobody's recognizing. You met someone last week who's one of 7 sisters. Do you guys know anyone who's got like 8, 9, 10 brothers? Is that the most you've ever met? I knew some families in Kentucky that had some fucking kids. Your dad's one of 8? What the fuck is that like? 11th of 13th? No, not dads, not moms and dads. I'm talking about right now. Not from back in the day. Not boomers, you know, post World War II fucking babies, all right? You're the eldest of 9? What's your relationship like with the youngest? Because, like, I think about that. I don't even have 9 great friends that I'm regularly talking to. Actually, I guess I probably have about exactly 9. I mean, if you include my brother that passed and me as adopted, that's 5. For my adopted mom. But like I said, I'm adopted and one of them's dead, so I'm sorry, that was morbid, chat. That was so morbid. Brutal. I know, he's my best friend. He's my brother, my best friend. I love him and I miss him every day. So morbid. It happened 20 years ago. Yeah, I was adopted, but not in like the go to foster care home, and like my parents were getting divorced and were having a lot of personal issues. And I was playing sports and didn't want to leave my doctors because I had surgeries in sports and like, yeah. So I didn't lose any parents. I just gained more parents, more family. 13 kids in his early 40s? I have to think he was really needing those SNAP benefits this week, right? 13 kids in his early 40s? He doesn't, the same woman? No, obviously not the same woman. A couple of them had to be in like the same year, right? That guy should probably get a vasectomy. Is he your friend or is he a guy you know? I don't think I could be friends with any human with 13 kids. Because, like, what are we going to do together? What are we going to talk about? He can't get together for a beer on the weekends. He can't go to an indie wrestling show with me. What car does he drive? Yeah, what kind of car does he drive? One of 16? Same mom for all? What was she a fucking... How is any woman able to pump that many babies out of one vagina? Yeah, I understand Nick Cannon spreading his seed to, you know, everybody. That I understand how that happens. You gotta lower the volume? Sorry. I'm just like shocked. You know how hard it is for people to have one baby? Like, well, yeah, having a baby can be an easy accident that happens one time. It's generally not easy to have a baby. Most people really struggle. Ah. Right? It usually takes a good amount of time for people. My wife was off the pill for like 6 months. We weren't trying, but she definitely was. You know what? She might have been trying. She might have been trying, hindsight. She trapped me. Okay, all right. She was trying more than me. I was definitely not trying. Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now. Wherever I'm told, it's where I'm gonna put it. Skeet. So. I'm a gentleman. Clearly. Okay, well, I fucked this all up, chat. This won't be sub 30 now. This fight takes forever. Are you talking about baby throw up? No, baby throw up. Baby throw up's not like real puke. Yeah, baby throw up's literally nothing. Oh, adults throwing up? Yeah, hate it. Horrible. I'll puke right away. I'm not gonna lie. When I became a dad, I was really worried about the whole poop thing. And you get over that, like, immediately. Immediately, you're like, whatever. My kids poop. Yeah, I was actually legitimately like, ugh. Like, oh, changing diapers is gonna be so gross. It's shit? Yeah, but it's not that bad. Like, whatever. Yeah, you just kind of do. You don't even think about it. It's just like everything about your child just becomes completely like, I'm taking care of this thing. Doesn't matter. Yeah. It's like it's like an extension of your own butthole at that point. Okay, my son's, I don't know if anyone has I don't know if we have a clip of it. There probably is a clip of it somewhere out there on Twitch. The first blowout my son has, chat. I'm streaming. I'm speedrunning Dram, actually. Oh no, GrandPooBear. I'm speedrunning GrandPooBear too. And Gina comes in holding him, and he's just got shit going straight up his back. Right? And she goes, he's having a blowout. He's having a blowout. I need help. And I looked right at her and I go, sorry, I'm working. She like got frustrated and like went to the went in the bathroom and cleaned it up. And I came back and I looked at Chad and I was like, oh, thank God, Chad, I could use you as an excuse right here.